Hi, I'm Brad Sweezy, Vice President of the Public Relations and Marketing Group, and today I want to talk to you about 3 ways to improve your marketing strategy. Keeping up to date with the best practices in marketing is something that I don't expect you to do as a small business necessarily, but what we do is keep abreast of everything. And the market and marketing strategies is changing constantly. I mean, a couple of years ago, nobody heard of TikTok, and now everybody seems to want a TikTok or something. So it's very important that you keep up to date with what's going on and make sure your company is doing the right marketing for your particular type of client or business customer. First thing you want to do is local search and optimization. Now, you've all heard of SEO, search engine optimization, but what you really want to do as a business, especially a small business, is focus on the local aspect of marketing. So if you don't focus on that local thing, you may get some hits for something that you can't even sell somebody because it's not in your state, or you're a retail establishment and people have to come into your particular business. So that's one of the things you want to do, is focus on local. And potential customers, when they're searching on Google, the keywords are important, but and also a critical component of that is where the user is when they're searching for something. So most people have location turned on their phones, on their browsers. They may not even realize it. So when you search for something and say, I need a auto repair shop near me, the near me part of it is very important. So they're going to look at those businesses around that have those, keywords, or auto repair businesses, but they're also going to look at, where's the user? Is the user on the phone, or is the user on a computer? And they factor all of this stuff in, as well as the user characteristics, because every user with an IP address has characteristics. They don't share those with us, but Google wants to offer relevant information to people quickly. So that's one of the things they want to do. So the more you can improve your local search engine optimization, the better off you are. So always focus on that. If you really have a tight niche area, then use those local keywords on there. But always look at near me or nearby, because those are two very important phrases when you're doing search engine optimization. Second thing, Google My Business. I see so many businesses out there spend so much time and energy on Facebook and Instagram and other things, maybe Twitter, TikTok, etc., Instagram, those kinds of things. But when you're looking at a business, the biggest thing you can do is focus on your Google My Business, not your social media. Unless you're in something that can sell very quickly, a restaurant, you want to post various things of, here's the latest dish of the day or things like that. But Google My Business, if you ignore Google My Business, you can do all of those things on social media, and you're not going to get generally the bang for the buck that you're going to get from Google My Business. So you got to make sure your Google My Business is up to date, and look at the pictures. Sometimes the Google My Business, the Google map car that went around the United States and around the world took a picture of your business maybe 5 years ago. Maybe there was scaffolding in front of it, all those kind of things. So is that presenting the right image to somebody who's looking to do business with you? So you really want to make sure your listing's up to date, make sure the information is up to date. Like if you're closed on Labor Day, for example, make sure that's updated, because Google looks at that and goes, this business is constantly updating their Google My Business. And you have to also remember reviews. People will leave reviews on your business. So if they're bad, you really want to make sure you have some good ones. You're never going to have 100% good. And if you do have 100% good, people don't generally believe that. I read one study a couple of years back, but a 4.8 star rating is actually more credible than a 5-star rating. So, have a little bad one every once now and then. That's not going to hurt you. But having one in review and it being bad, like I've seen, is probably going to hurt you. So you want to do that. Third thing, video marketing. I have a friend of mine from law school who reads contracts all day. All he sends me is YouTube videos. That's the only thing he sends me, right? And video is becoming more and more important. And I'm sure you've watched videos on your phone. YouTube is a very big powerhouse when it comes to marketing. And they're quickly overtaking the amount of dollars even spent on TV ads, that were in the normal mainstream broadcast media. A lot of people are tailoring their messages and their marketing approach and their videos to people looking on YouTube. Google bought YouTube, I don't know how many years ago, but it's part of the Google network. So think about the text on your website. Think about the stuff that makes people's eyes glaze over, and figure out, how can I make a video of this? How can I make it more easily for somebody to take this next step and see what I'm about and watch a short video. If it's funny, that's great, but you got to give them the information and don't make them read gray text. They're probably not going to do it. I mean, if you look at how long people are spending on your websites, it's not a long time, and it's not getting any better. So 8 seconds, I've heard, is the time you have to capture somebody. And I even think that is getting a bit too long for most people. So focus on your videos, you know, and you can use them in a variety of fashions. You can have a large form video, a longer video, and then you can cut it into the little segments, digestible amounts, and do those kind of things. It takes a little bit more time and effort to do that, but it's well worth it, especially because most people don't take the time and effort. So you want to focus on the things with marketing and videos. Think video, you know. So in summary, the things you really need to focus on are your local SEO for higher traffic and more high relevant traffic. You know, you want people that you can sell to find your website. That's what you want, right? If they can't buy from you, why you bother selling to them, you know, basically. So you really want to do that. Google My Business, you can't ignore it. It can help you dramatically. You know, if I had one thing to do, I would focus on Google My Business. Then I would do, you know, the website's obviously important. And then I would do videos. You know, I don't generally watch a lot of videos, except I have to because of my job, but I'd rather read it, but most people don't. And 80 to 90% of the people who are coming to your website, I have a bet, I have a gathering, how do I say that? If I had to guess, I'd guess about 80 to 90% of your visitors are probably coming in on a cell phone. You know, if the data that holds true for our current clients is holds true for yours, it's probably that. So think about the video, think about the local nature of it, where people are doing searches and everything like that, and focus on that. So if you want a free consultation with us, you know, you can give us a call, send us an email, and you can always email me at brad@theprmg.com. Okay, thank you.